Greater Fort Wayne about this video that you may have caught already on social media, and if not, you just saw it there in the previous segment. So there's a couple phrases in there that stand out to me. One is a best-in-class city. We're never going to be Indianapolis, right? I mean, it's kind of the, am I reading that right?
We're not going to be Indianapolis.
Right.
We don't want to be Indianapolis.
Right.
We want to be the best Fort Wayne that we can be, the most authentic, and improve our game. When it comes down to it, we compete against a lot of different cities. We want to continue to compete both within our weight class and outside our weight class, to use a sports analogy.
It goes back to the everybody loves a contender, I think, that kind of came out from where we were was that already like a year ago?
It's probably a year and a half ago.
And the idea is to attract new business, new people?
At the end of the day, our role is to help grow the economy.
Okay.
And how do we grow the economy? We grow the economy by jobs. We grow the economy by attracting talent here to fill those jobs. If we can't get the right talent here, we won't have the jobs to fill.
Right. You were telling me that this video already, since its release on Thursday, has kind of helped you guys.
Yeah, we had a board meeting on Friday and talked a little bit about what's going on, and one of our board members used this as an example of how he's used our materials in attracting an individual to come work, a very high-level individual to come work in our community. They could have had a job anywhere in the Midwest. They chose to come here to Fort Wayne, and they're going to bring with them support employees that will add to the economy.
When I moved to Fort Wayne the first time was from all of an hour south, in Grant County, moved up here. And that was in 1989. I had no idea of all of the lakes, just the natural resources, and I lived an hour away. And I think we've really gotten better at telling our story as far as quality of place goes.
Part of what we need to do is tell our story, and we need to tell that to people that don't live within the region, companies that aren't here. As we go out and meet with companies across the country, part of what we need to sell them on is where is Fort Wayne, because they don't know. They may know where Indiana is. A lot of them don't know where Fort Wayne is. So this gives them a good understanding of what's here and what's going on here.
So who can use this video? Do I need to be a member, preferably?
No, I think the idea and the reason we put it out there is for anybody to use, whether you're trying to attract your kids back to Fort Wayne, whether you're trying to attract an employee to Fort Wayne. No matter what you're trying to do, the video's out there for anybody to use.
Can you name all 5 kind of goals in that video that we talk about?
Well, the key projects that we believe will help us continue to transform the community, and really this is about keeping the momentum going, are the arena, the riverfront, the landing, the General Electric redevelopment, and Steam Park.
And it feels like that Steam Park is the one that really doesn't feel like it's been done anywhere else.
It doesn't. We don't believe it has, which is why we put it out there. And we put that one out there really as a conversation starter to get people really looking at what could this property be, what could go on in this community. The first 4 are ones that we're currently working on with partners to try and get done. The 5th one there is one that we're going to continue to look at and hopefully have more discussion on and keep it moving.
When people see this and then they're kind of, if they sit there with their arms folded, what's the #1 thing you hear in objection?
I think that I don't hear as much objection to this.
I would think not. I mean, it seems like the track record's pretty clear.
I was around through the Parkview Field discussions and all the development with Harrison Square, and we had a lot of negativity. People didn't buy into it, and a lot of those people came back and said, okay, I understand it now. Quality of place has really become a driver for economic development. When you look at our competitive cities, what they've done, we need to be doing those same things if we want to be the economy of the future.
Well, I think it's admirable stuff, and again, having that video, able to share it with, like you said, if you're trying to get your kids to move back to Fort Wayne, what a great tool. If you would like to find out more about the mission and the ideas behind Greater Fort Wayne, they've got a great website, and obviously that video you can find there as well. We'll be right back on Insight.